NHL 26, and I'm going to talk about the lack of in-game saves. Now, every sports game, the major ones, NBA 2K, Madden NFL, MLB The Show, and of course, any the NHL, EA Sports NHL here. The NBA, the NFL, and the MLB ones have in-game saves, so that's good if you something comes up while you're playing a game, you don't want to leave your console on. You just save your game and go do what you got to do, and you can come back later. You don't want to have to leave it on if you don't want to. But with the NHL game, I usually play shorter periods because there's no in-game save. So if something comes up while I'm playing a game, I have to. If I usually don't like to leave my console on, so I usually turn it off. So I would have to start the game over, which is annoying. So I usually play the default 3-minute periods because the games take about 15 minutes, and then so it's not too bad. But I would probably play at least 5, maybe even 10-minute periods. Probably wouldn't do 20. That's a little long, but I'd probably play 5 to 10 minute periods if I could have in-game saves. So I'm hoping NHL 27 will add in-game saves because it's been going on for years with this game. The game, it's the only sports game without in-game saves. So hopefully we will get in-game saves. I don't know why there's no in-game saves, or at least have you could save between periods. Like I'm going to show you here when we get to the end of this. Get to the intermission here. So I wish you could save at the intermission at least. So you have just like a save because you go to quit. It's a quick game. There's no option to save. It should be you hit quit, and then there's a save game in here somewhere. Even if it's not during the period, but at least on the intermissions after the first or after the second period, you could save. That'd be nice. But so as you can see, there's no option to save your game. You have to finish it, or yeah, if you have to either have to leave your console on or finish the game. Or start or just start the game over later if something comes up and you can't finish the game right now. So an in-game save option in the NHL games would be really helpful. So hopefully one day we will get in-game saves for the NHL series. Because I don't understand why the NHL doesn't have it. And maybe there's a programming issue that I don't know. I'm no expert in that stuff, so maybe that's why. It may be a technical issue why they can't do it for some reason. But the NBA has it. The NBA 2K has had it for years. Madden NFL's had it for years, and the MLB The Show's had it for years. So I just don't understand why the NHL games don't have in-game saves. It's just I'm sure a lot of people will like to have it. I know I'm big on in-game saves. I save in the middle of my games all the time with the baseball, football, and basketball. So because I primarily play sports games, and I like to have my franchises, but yeah, I like to be able to save in the middle of a game if I have something to go do or whatever. And so hopefully this feature will become available. Maybe I don't know if they'll patch it in 26, but maybe NHL 27 will finally have it next year. But let me know what you think about in-game saves, and we'll see you next time.